For 100 years, police have used a machine to catch liars. Courts have never trusted it once. In 1921, a Berkeley police officer named John Larson built the first modern polygraph, a device that measured blood pressure, pulse, and breathing all at once, hoping to finally separate truth from lies. It seemed like the future of justice. But almost immediately, the man who invented it started to regret it. Larson watched his machine get used aggressively by police departments across the country, often on suspects with no real oversight. Decades later, he would call his own invention a Frankenstein's monster, something he spent the rest of his life trying to fight against. Larson wasn't even the only person chasing this idea. His biggest rival was William Marston, a Harvard-trained psychologist developing his own version of a lie detector. Marston would go on to create one of the most famous fictional characters in American history, Wonder Woman. A superhero whose weapon is the lasso of truth. The lie detector's DNA is written directly into pop culture, and almost no one knows it. Here's the twist almost nobody expects. Just 2 years after Larson's invention, in 1923, a U.S. court ruled that polygraph results couldn't be used as evidence in trial. The reasoning was simple. The technology hadn't earned real scientific acceptance. That ruling became a legal precedent, and it never really went away. For the next 100 years, the polygraph kept evolving. New versions, new sensors, more sophisticated data. But the court's answer barely changed. In 1998, the U.S. Supreme Court upheld a military-wide ban on polygraph evidence, reinforcing what judges had believed for decades. This machine simply couldn't be trusted to decide guilt or innocence. Modern research explains why. Studies show polygraph error rates as high as 10 to 20%, nowhere close to the certainty a courtroom demands. The machine doesn't actually detect lies. It detects stress. And stress can come from guilt, or simply from a fear of being tested at all. And yet, despite a century of rejection by the legal system, the polygraph never disappeared. Today, more than 20 federal agencies still use it. Not in courtrooms, but in interrogation rooms, security clearances, and background checks. It became less a tool of proof and more a tool of pressure. A way to make people believe they're being caught, whether the machine is right or not. 100 years later, the technology has changed almost beyond recognition. AI-driven systems now analyze facial expressions and voice patterns. Brain imaging can measure activity directly, claiming accuracy rates up to 90%. But even now, the core problem John Larson wrestled with in 1921 hasn't been solved. Science still can't build a machine that reads truth. Only stress. The lie detector was never really about truth. It was about the fear of being caught. And that fear, it turns out, works better than any machine ever could.